Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Aiden. Welcome back to another video. Now, in case you weren't aware, Sentibubbler came out yesterday, so if you have not seen it, highly recommended that you go watch it. It was really good. But yeah, I wrote down some notes as I was watching it, as always, so I'm going to be talking about them today. So to get us started, I will say the viewing experience was not as good because I really don't like the voice acting that Gloob does. Or well, I don't know if it's Gloob specifically. I think it is Gloob who does it. But yeah, I don't know, something about the voices, it just doesn't seem as good to me. But oh well, it's fine. It's fine. We still get it. It's all right. But yeah, I'm always excited. I think Disney Channel USA is airing it in a few weeks, so we'll get the English version, as well as typically the English is a much better version than the Portuguese version, so it will hopefully be a bit more of a better viewing experience. But anyway, that's not really like, you know, important to the episode or whatever. I just wanted to point that out. Now getting into the actual episode stuff, the Kwamis have faith in Rena Rouge, which is nice. They're all like, yeah, ALYA wouldn't do anything bad, she wouldn't betray you, and all that stuff like that. And then Marinette's like, yeah, I don't know, I'll still have to go talk to her and stuff like that. And so Marinette goes to ALYA and is like, look, man, I had this bad dream and I don't know, you gonna do anything bad? And then ALYA's like, trust me, I won't do anything. Like, I won't give away your secret. You're not gonna, no one's gonna find out, all right? And then Marinette's like, all right, cool, I'll trust you. And obviously ALYA does a pretty good job at, you know, concealing that. And you know, when push came to shove in this episode, she did not betray Ladybug, so that was good to hear. Now, I've mentioned this before, I think in my analysis video of like the promos or whatever, but this is a good plan by Shadow Moth, right? He blackmails ALYA, which is something I've been saying that he should do forever. Like, literally blackmail any of the Miraculous holders. All he has to do is say, look, next time you get a Miraculous, then you know, give that Miraculous to me, otherwise I'm going to hurt you and / or your family. That's all it takes, you know, that's simple. So this is actually good. Like I said, he's actually, well, he didn't akumatize, but he used the Senti monster for a purpose. He wasn't just like, all right, you know, let's just create a supervillain and see what he does or she does. This time he made a Senti monster for a purpose. It wasn't just like, yeah, let's like wreak havoc. Let's actually go in with a plan. And so that was really good. And speaking of good plans, ALYA came out here, MVP of the episode. Like, she came up with a good plan, like the greatest plan. And she just uses the Fox Miraculous in this episode perfectly. Like, this is how you use the Fox Miraculous. Like, it feels like the Fox Miraculous would be super hard to work with, right? Because you can't really interact with anything aside from your illusions. But ALYA just seems to know how to do that really well. And so she's able to pull off being a really good Fox Miraculous holder. So yeah, just all around really good for ALYA in this episode. Just, yeah, really good. Now, this was funny in this episode. Cat Noir actually got angry. I don't know if we've actually seen him angry, but he was really angry in this episode. He broke a building, bro. Like, dang, he was like really mad that he was not being included. Like, you know, us as fans are getting angry that Cat Noir is not as included, but even he's getting mad too. Like, this is going, you know, this is going too far, guys. Like, this is crazy. I'm actually honestly surprised Shadow Moth didn't like detect that and be like, I sense a negative emotion. Let's go ahead and try to akumatize. Wahaha. You know, like, I feel like he should have done that, but oh well. Now, part of ALYA's really good plan was, as Ladybug, saying that ALYA is never going to get the Miraculous again. One, that defeated Hawkmoth's plan, right? Because the whole plan revolved around ALYA getting the Miraculous. But if she, like, theoretically couldn't get the Miraculous, then Hawkmoth's plan is thrown out of whack because there's nothing ALYA can do about it at that point. And two, that prevents any future attacks from Shadow Moth. This is a genius move by ALYA. Like, oh, like when I said that this was a great plan, I meant that this was a great plan. So yeah, now Shadow Moth thinks that ALYA is out of the equation. He's gonna leave her alone. And that's just great. Now in this episode, we also saw Pegabug, which was very nice. I don't know why we don't see more of Pegabug, because it feels like literally every single time someone's akumatized, you just do what you did in this episode. You know, like teleport to grab their akumatized object, grab it, and then break it. Like, it seems pretty straightforward to me, but oh well. And speaking of Ladybug grabbing Shadow Moth's coffee, I feel like she should have gone for the Miraculous, right? Because she was sort of contemplating, like, yes, there are people floating into the sky right now, and I could save them by grabbing the coffee, or I could literally end the battle forever by grabbing the 2 Miraculous, right? Now, here's the thing. Obviously, short term, you may be like, oh, I gotta save the people, right? But if you think about it a little bit longer of a term, if you grab the Miraculous, then it's over, right? No more Shadow Moth. Sure, the people who are being thrown into the void, or I guess space in this case, sure, they might take some damage, but you know, if you already had used your lucky charm at this point, right? So all you had to do was do the Miraculous Ladybug and they would have been fine. And had you grabbed the Miraculous, this whole thing would have been over. You would have defeated Shadow Moth. So you made a mistake, which, you know, obviously that's understandable, right? It's a heat of the moment thing. You're thinking like, oh, I got to save the people, grab the coffee, right? Makes sense. But in hindsight, you got to be kicking yourself because you could have easily ended this. And, you know, it's a little unfortunate to see, but, you know, oh well, we'll save it for the finale, I guess. And the last thing I wanted to talk about from this episode was that the lucky charm literally did nothing. I mean, Cat Noir's Cataclysm did nothing too. And that made Cat Noir kind of look a little stupid because he broke free and then didn't realize that he would, you know, he'd be falling, so he wouldn't have any control of his direction. And so he just fell right back into another bubble. So that was kind of funny. But the lucky charm actually did nothing in this episode. I mean, it did something, right? It was used to capture the spider. But like, as far as the battle goes, that did nothing. I don't know why she got the lucky charm, because it didn't do too much. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like sometimes they stretch it with the lucky charms. They're like, all right, we got to come up with some object. What does she need? Instead of like, you know, going up to ALYA's room and actually grabbing the aquarium. That's not what it is for spiders. I don't remember. I don't know what it's called for spiders. But, well, maybe it is aquarium. I'm not sure. But anyway, instead of grabbing that, right, let's just make her have a pan that she can grab the spider. And then, yeah, I don't know, guys. It's a little bit beyond me. But sometimes they have to stretch for content, which is understandable. But at the same time, I feel like could have put a little bit more thought into that one. But oh well, it's fine. But yeah, that's really all I had to say about this episode. Really good. Like I said, 2 plans from 2 different people that were both really good. So yeah, really look forward to the future episodes with, you know, Rena Rouge's plans and hopefully Shadow Moth's future plans as well, because it'd be nice to actually see him try to do something with the villains instead of just making them go wreak havoc. That'd be great. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. If you did enjoy, you can leave a like and subscribe for more content similar to this. Then we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Pera lá, não chega perto de mim com essas patas peludas.
Fica calmo.